All right. So I'm going to talk to you about an experience that you are going to need to know. Excuse me. When your child goes to the military, first interactions they're going to have with the military is recruiter. Recruiter going to tell them everything that the military wants the recruit to know about. What I mean by that is all the good sugary things, like how much money you're gonna make, travel, stuff like that. Anything bad, they're gonna put a spin on it. They're gonna say if you don't think it's gonna be uh, peaches and cream because you in the military and it's gonna be hard work, hard work. That's what you want. You want to be a part of something that's gonna be bigger and hard and tough. See, hard is tough, and tough is good because that's what you're thinking about in military. You're gonna be away from your family. That's the bad thing, right? The good thing about that is you're gonna be away seeing different things that you probably never have seen or will see if you were to stay, in your local hometown or something like that. So you're gonna be seeing different places. They're not really gonna tell you about being lonely. They're not gonna talk to you about that. They're not gonna talk to you about they're gonna talk to you that yeah, you're gonna meet new people, have new friends, but they're not gonna tell you that some of these people are gonna be bullies or they're gonna be discriminating against you because of your race or your gender. Or maybe just how you grew up, where you came from. Your religion, you may be discriminated against. That they ain't gonna tell you that. Now, when okay, so that's the recruiting, right? You're gonna be around different age people, right? You're gonna think that because they are superior in rank, as far as where you going to be going, that they're gonna be watching out for you, but they could definitely be turning predators. Now, I've never been a recruiter, but I've heard so many stories coming from people who have been recruiters that how they've had sex with all these different girls. And I'm like, dude, you having sex with 16, 17, 18-year-old girls. Because most of that's what they try to recruit is the ones that coming out of high school. Well, you got to catch them before they get out of high school. You got to have them already thinking about coming into the military. So you can get the process started as VAB. Um, having them come in to Poolie meetings. Poolie meetings are a group, are meetings where a group of people who are getting ready to go into the military get together, and then they have like cookouts and stuff like that. And they talk to you about what you're going to be expecting in boot camp. We even took a trip down to Paris Island. I remember taking a trip down to Paris Island and going on base and going and seeing the recruits, actual recruits, in the chow hall and training and stuff. And we was civilians, and they almost treating us like we were like nasty recruits, but they couldn't do it. They just looking at us. The drill instructors just looking at us. Okay, so next thing is gonna happen is you go to MEPS. MEPS is where you get all your medical stuff done, medical hearing and dental, and stuff like they just kind of look you over, right? And then you also go in there to swear in, right? So wow, this is what they do. They come and pick you up and they put you in this hotel the night before because you're gonna get up really really early, probably like 4 o'clock in the morning or something, and then start this process. Now this is basically an all day thing, right? But they're gonna put you in this hotel. Now you're gonna see other people, young people there, right? But what's gonna happen is there's nobody there to supervise you. They're gonna give you your hotel room, and it's up to you to wake up on time. They have somebody give you a wake up call, but then you gotta meet down, and then they're gonna put you on this bus, and everybody gonna go to the MEP station. Well, I guess it stands for military processing station or something like that. Anyway, in the meantime, bef you gonna they gonna you got to be in a hotel by a certain time to tell you can't leave, but you can move about in the hotel. So what you doing moving about in the hotel is you can go to different people's rooms. Now you young, what you think that can happen? You could be in there having sex. You can. You're 16, 17, 18 years old. You can be in there having sex. Or you can put yourself in a predicament where you get raped. That I mean, it it's possible. I'm telling you it's possible because I've seen the possibility. All right. Um, then you go to boot camp, right? And anything can happen. I mean, if you're a female, if you're female, these things can happen to you. You know you go to boot camp and you're gonna have male instructors. You're just not gonna have female instructors. You have male instructors too. Then when you go get to your duty station, you when you go to your training stations, ain't nobody really looking over you. You already in the military. You just, I mean, you pretty much on your own. You know, you just got a place to be, but you're pretty much on your own. So you gotta look out for self like all the time. All right. Let's just get to when you get overseas. When you get overseas in barracks, this can happen. This can happen in the United States, but especially when overseas in a tent, everybody is together. I mean, if you in a tent, it's like 10 to 15 people in one tent. Now ain't no male and female, but they gonna have female tent and male tent. Then they gonna have bathrooms. They should have female and male bathrooms, but sometimes it's unisex. I remember going to Australia, they had a unisex bathroom where males and females taking showers in the same place. Only thing that separated them was a stall, a shower stall, and a bathroom stall. And you can use the bathroom next to each other. And of course, you gonna woman gonna come out there in a shirt, shorts. You know, she ain't gonna come out there in no towel. Guys gonna come out in shorts. And if you come out in a towel, well, they can be complain. They can complain about the age coming out there because the towel can fall, and I don't want to see his naked body. You know, this can happen. Now, um, many things can happen, man. You just have to be aware. A lot of women be getting raped out here. I didn't know how many women get raped. I did until they had this safety stand down where they was talking about sexual assault on base, and they was talking about different incidents, and I was like, what? I mean, I was totally naive to the fact that this was going on. And then so I talked to one of my female Marines. I was like, okay, so what's this stuff about females being raped on the base? Have you heard anybody this, that, and the other happen? And she was like, yeah, I heard all the times. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. She was like, no. And so she was telling me how people be, coming on to her and saying different stuff. And I'm like, does this go on all the time? She was like, yeah. I couldn't believe, I couldn't fathom. I was naive. I don't think I was a good leader in that respect because I just had no idea. And so after that, then I started being a little bit more vigilant. And what I would do is I would, whenever I had duty, I make sure that I check the female barracks area to make sure that all their doors was locked. I was stationed in Miramar, Marine Craft Station Miramar, San Diego. So the barracks there is kind of like I call them condos, right? So you have this outside berth and with outside place where you can go up the stairs, and then you had these doors that lead directly to the rooms of the people. You have two man rooms, right? Inside there is a common area where there's a sink, microwave, and then they have their own bathroom. Then they have separate doors to individual rooms where the individual people stay, right? So I make sure that I check that their door, make sure it's locked. If that door is not locked, I would knock on the door, make sure if somebody come to the door. If they didn't come to the door, then I would knock on the individual door. That means I'm forced really to walk in to that common area where they could just come out and just be naked. I was like, oh man, I do not want, because they can come out the bathroom or their room. I did not want to be confronted with that. I didn't want to see that. I didn't want to have a memory. I didn't want them to have a memory of me seeing them like that. That's why I make a lot of noise. So, and then I would knock on the door, but I wouldn't turn. I wouldn't turn that door. I just knock on the door. Nobody came. Then I was like, yo, man, like, you really need to lock it. I can't lock their door because it locks from on the inside. So I just hope that the doors are, locked. But every time I had duty, which is once a month, I would just check. But sometimes the door would be open and I knock on the door and they come with, I guess they were sleeping. Like, look, dude, you got to make sure your door locked. Ain't nobody can come up in here, man. They were like, all right, Sergeant. I'm like, dude, man, you got to be vigilant. You a female. You need to make sure that your place is locked. Because you get some drunk Marines out here. You ain't got to be drunk. They know you up here. They just going to come up here, man. Anyway, you have to be very careful. You have to be very careful, man. And this stuff happens all the time, man. They say 1 in 3 women in the military get raped. What? Man, come on, man. You know how many people that is, man? Man, oh man, I just get pissed off when I even think about that number, man. So man, hey, I would suggest that you don't go. I suggest you don't go. But could this happen on a college campus? Yeah. Could it happen in your living area, your apartments out here in the civilian world? Yeah. I mean, women, they just have to be vigilant, man. These doggone things happen anywhere. So the only reason why I suggest not going, man, because you're gonna be put in predicaments where you are gonna be vulnerable. So you just got to be like a ninja, man. You got to be like Navy SEAL or something, man, to be able to fight these dudes off. Don't put yourself in a predicament where you are going to be like inebriated. You're going to be drunk. That oh man, you setting yourself up for failure. Period. Point blank. I guarantee I've seen it. Women are drunk, dudes drunk. Oh my god. I came in one time, man. I came in this room one time. We was partying. I went to what everybody was talking, whatever. I went outside. I think people were smoking a drink, and I went back inside the barracks. This dude had this girl hemmed up on the floor. I'm like, what the heck? And then she was like fighting him off and stuff, right? And I'm like, but she didn't leave. I'm like, dude. And then he's looking at us like, ain't nothing happened. I'm like, dude, like I ain't been gone 5 minutes, and he already had this girl on the floor, man. And she wasn't even no military. She was like a dependent. She was the wife of some dude that was overseas. What is she doing in the barracks? But I'm telling you, but she set herself up for that, right? Think, man, you just have to be vigilant. You have to know what's going on, man. You cannot be putting yourself in a predicament like that. You just can't. And always have somebody to go with you. And I know you might think you're gonna be cool with one of your boys, military buddies or whatever, but man, you just don't know, man. You just really should be. You should stay with your homegirls for real at night, or somewhere where you can yell if something happens, and make sure you ain't alone. You just have to do that, man.